Area forecast discussion. Jacksonville, northern Florida is under the influence of a departing cold front, which has introduced a drier and more stable air mass into the region. The frontal boundary has moved southward, and in its wake, cooler and less humid conditions prevail. This setup has led to a decrease in convective activity, with minimal thunderstorm development expected today. Winds have shifted to a northerly direction, contributing to the stabilization of the atmosphere. Pilots can anticipate VFR conditions with reduced turbulence and a lower likelihood of convective weather, making for favorable flying conditions in the Jacksonville area. Area forecast discussion. Melbourne, East Central Florida is experiencing a transition as a weakening cold front approaches the region. Ahead of the front, a south-southwesterly flow is drawing in moisture, but the presence of a Saharan air layer, SAL, is introducing dry air aloft, which is suppressing widespread convective development. However, localized sea breeze interactions, particularly along the eastern metro corridor, may lead to isolated thunderstorms this afternoon. Pilots should be prepared for potential brief periods of reduced visibility and turbulence in the vicinity of these storms. Overall, VFR conditions are expected to dominate, but with localized convective activity that could impact flight operations. Area forecast discussion. Tampa. The Tampa Bay area is currently under the influence of a stable atmospheric pattern, with a weak high-pressure system promoting mostly sunny skies and light winds. The air mass remains relatively dry, limiting the potential for convective development today. Sea breeze circulations may develop this afternoon, but the lack of significant moisture and instability will likely prevent thunderstorm formation. Pilots can expect VFR conditions with minimal weather-related disruptions, making for favorable flying conditions in the Tampa area. Area forecast discussion. Miami, South Florida is entering a more unsettled weather pattern as a weakening cold front stalls over the region. The breakdown of the Saharan air layer is allowing for increased moisture and instability, leading to a higher potential for scattered showers and thunderstorms, particularly during the afternoon hours. These storms may produce gusty winds, frequent lightning, and brief periods of heavy rainfall, which could impact flight operations. Pilots should be prepared for potential deviations and delays due to convective activity, especially along the eastern metro corridor. While VFR conditions will generally prevail, localized MVFR conditions are possible in the vicinity of thunderstorms. Summary of the peninsula's weather overall. Florida is experiencing a range of weather conditions today, with the northern regions enjoying more stable and dry air masses, while the southern parts of the state are dealing with increased moisture and convective activity. Pilots operating in northern Florida can expect favorable flying conditions with minimal weather-related disruptions. In contrast, those flying in central and southern Florida should remain vigilant for localized thunderstorms, particularly during the afternoon hours, which could impact flight operations with brief periods of reduced visibility, turbulence, and lightning. Staying updated with the latest weather information and being prepared for potential deviations will be key for safe and efficient flight planning across the peninsula today.